Hello everyone, Adriana here, and we are now in day 6 of 7-day movement challenge. So in this video, I would like to talk about how to tackle your cravings. So what are the cravings? It's if we're constantly thinking about the food that we need to kind of look more into what you are consuming on a daily basis. So what is your breakfast, what is your lunch, and also what is your dinner? Very often people who like to snack and pick, I would always say, are you restricting yourself? Are you trying to avoid eating, let's say, a normal amount of food that you start going to feel satisfied? So what normally happens, we start reducing our food intake at each meal, which basically, it doesn't bring us enough satisfaction after the meal. And we also like to, let's say, maybe have, let's say, porridge for breakfast. What's typical? Porridge for breakfast or cereals. Then for lunch, you are having soup or salad. And then, of course, there's such a small amount of calories and even like energy intake that you're not going to last pretty much dinner time that normally in the UK is like 7-8 p.m. So what you can do is start having the protein. This is my suggestion, protein with every meal. So for example, have an omelette for breakfast, and then 4 or 5 hours later have, let's say, some like a chicken salad, or you can have roast vegetables, I don't know, small amount of pasta, let's say small amount of pasta, veg and chicken or any type of meat. And then for dinner, to have dinner 4 or 5 hours later, which comes at 5, 6 o'clock maybe. And then you can literally just have a normal meal, which you can have, I don't know, the fish. So I normally have is, it can be, let's say, a curry, or it can be anything with chicken. That's my main kind of like preference, but you get what I mean. So when it comes to the amount of food, when do you actually stop eating food? Do you feel like, if you're especially thinking about diet and losing weight, are you stopping yourself to finish eating food before you actually feel full or satisfied? And this is the key. Also, if you are not having a protein with every meal, then most likely that you are going to be feeling really hungry, especially if your food is based on carbohydrates like pasta, bread, sandwiches, pizzas, chips, what else? Rice. So these are kind of like all foods that are very easy digestible and very quickly go through our tummy. So if you don't have a protein in your diet, then this is something really to tackle on. 3 meals per day, protein with every meal, and do let me know how you get on. And also just being aware if you are eating because you are hungry or you're eating because you're an emotional eater. If you're an emotional eater, make sure you go and find your own toolbox, and then every time when you're feeling emotional, go to your toolbox, check the list what you can do it instead, and do that. So I hope this helps, and let me know what you think. See you in the next video.